Wow, we've got to episode 37 of the Coast Adventure. We know some of you have been with us all the way. Thanks for watching. We're constantly trying to improve these videos and make them as enjoyable for you as the ride has been for us. You may be wondering, why are we doing it? We're fast approaching pension age, the ride is not exactly a holiday, and why make it even more arduous, time-consuming and expensive by making these videos? To be honest, we sometimes have these same thoughts ourselves. Don't get us wrong, we've enjoyed holidaying somewhere hot, relaxing on the beach, but after a couple of days we find ourselves hiring a motorbike and exploring. Even family holidays have had to have a sense of adventure, such as pulling a caravan along narrow country lanes or cycling from Bristol to London entirely off-road. We're not new to circular challenges either. Whenever we've hired a narrowboat, we've always had to make a challenge out of it by completing a round trip. And here we go again. This adventure is incredibly rewarding. It's been a privilege to share it with a wider audience and at the same time tell the story of our beautiful coastline.
Yeah, no, it's just members of the public, isn't it? So this is why I got us doing it.
Perfect.
Yeah. Doesn't get any more coast roady than this, does it?
No.
Well, I don't mind doing it twice.
Basically, we're riding along the prom. Legally. Brilliant. It's interesting that there's nothing here. There's not even an ice cream man or nothing. Just a few fishermen. Hampton Promenade.
I think it's brilliant that it's still open.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Fantastic. Oh, look at that lovely beach.
Embarrassing, we fell off now.
We're not going to fall off.
And it's 1 o'clock. Takes us to 8 o'clock.
Sun sets at 7.
I know, yeah.
And that's without any stops. Jared forgot to put the map in. He got it up but forgot to click commence. So I'll just enjoy the waves. We haven't got a signal. Oh,
hang on. No, we have. We're good.
Look at that sky.
Just something about no tolls.
With truly amazing weather for March. And we're in the northeast.
Okay.
I didn't think the sun shined in the northeast.
Shone.
Okay, I'll say that again. I didn't think that the sun shone in the northeast.
Could have shined. Sun shined. I don't know.
Well,
Shone
Auntie Marion will tell us.
Shone or
which is
shined?
Right.
Tell us in the comments.
We actually had 5 days earmarked to get to Scotland on this stage of the Coast Adventure, but yesterday realised we had to do it in 2 to avoid bad weather tomorrow. This meant 2 very long days in the saddle. It didn't help when, at the start of this day, we were delayed by the disc lock drama. At this point, we're really not sure we're going to make it. We need to get through Sunderland and Newcastle, and in doing so, cross the Tyne and Wear rivers. We've decided to press on, only stopping for fuel, but not compromising the coast route. If you look at a map, you'll see this densely populated urban area is made up of several towns and 2 cities, Newcastle and Sunderland, and is often simply referred to as Tyne and Wear. It would be very easy for a southerner like me to lump them all together as one place, but as with many conurbations, the various areas have distinct characteristics and fierce rivalry, particularly between the two cities. The conflict seems to date back to the English Civil War, when Sunderland favoured Cromwell's parliamentarians and Newcastle sided with King Charles, although some suggest it goes back further to Roman times, when the two were separated by Hadrian's Wall. In 2021, a section of the wall was discovered in Newcastle city centre. They have a distinct accent that, when spoken thickly, sounds more like a different language. It all sounds the same to an outsider, but the two tribes will tell you it's not. Newcastle is Geordie and Sunderland is Mackem. Both terms are used to describe the people as much as the dialect. But the rivalry is probably most prevalent when it comes to football. Over the years, the drama has intensified, and there appears to be no hope of a return to neighbourly competition, if it ever existed in the first place. The two cities also mark the boundary between the traditional counties of Durham and Northumberland. Join us as we compress the journey. There are two tunnels that take traffic under the River Tyne, one for each direction. The one we're riding through was the original two-way tunnel, built in 1967. In February 2011, a new tunnel was opened and operated in both directions for 10 months, while the old tunnel was refurbished. In November 2011, both tunnels started taking traffic. The old one takes the northbound traffic, while the new one carries the southbound.
Oh wow, that's right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
God, it's massive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah, Amble. I think this would look good in the rain as well.
I think it would. It's beautiful. It's very well cared for.
Yeah.
No litter. The grass is lovely. Having navigated Newcastle and Sunderland, we left behind the hustle and bustle of the city and the noise of industry. We were at England's most northern reaches, not far from the Scottish border, but we still had a lot to see. Amble was a foretaste of what was to come. Join us next week and discover the beauty of this remote part of England.